What's in this?
Hey!
All right, Levi, go ahead and go ahead and give it a guess. What do you think it is?
So my first guess definitely wrong. I was thinking fudge.
Yeah, having just picking it
But he
up.
has it in a bowl, right? So he has it in a bowl.
Fudge is a good guess. Knife and bowl.
The
Hey, can I
bag was
start the
kind of
EP?
heavy.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the podcast,
That's
episode
a
number
sad intro.
94. Yeah, I memorized that.
That was quick. Did you remember it from last time?
Yes, I do. Because there's nothing up there telling me different. I just spit that all out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't scrolled down.
That was memory,
I haven't
yo.
scrolled down. I'm so sorry. I was just starting to update it because I thought you had it.
Today we have a taste test that I'm not 100% sure Levi can do, and in the news.
Oh my gosh, it is fudge.
No.
Dang it.
Any other guesses?
Tofu.
Hold on.
No.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I can have tofu though, but there's,
Okay.
What's the other?
So,
thing that's
so
like
for the people at home or people who aren't listening, who are listening and can't see, Ethan has two actually. Now I'm looking at it. He has two
Can
bowls,
you Google something?
two little
I have
bowls,
a very good, I guess.
Three knives.
two little bowls like half cup sized, and three knives.
Table knives, not like sharp knives.
Yeah, sorry. Like table knives. Good one.
Guess, Ben?
Okay.
Why is
But
that
there's
thing that
two, so it's not three. So it's not. I don't think there's one
I
for
would
each of
bet
us.
you've seen it before.
Hey,
if
here's
that helps.
one question. I got one question. Are the bowls for us to hold what it is, or is
You
the,
and you, yes.
Or is it to split the
Oh,
flavors?
Ethan's gonna eat out
I
of the
bought 'em.
container. Okay, that
Oh, I
makes me
thought-
think it's a once consumable thing. Like Ethan's not gonna
Or it reseals.
save it. Okay,
You've probably seen it before.
But it has
that
a
doesn't help you at all.
knife.
Is
but-
it on Instagram?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Is that where you saw it from originally?
I'm gonna guess.
Instagram or TikTok.
I'm gonna guess. Gummy something is a terrible guess.
Niche, I would say.
Niche.
Have I had it before?
No.
Have I-
I'm gonna guess it's a food
pretty
unique to a certain location. That's my guess.
expensive.
No.
That's my theme.
It's expensive, man. It's a golden chocolate.
That'd be wild.
It is.
A golden
Bum.
chocolate.
Have you ever seen
Should we
Insane
drum roll?
Shano
Insano Shano.
or
Yeah.
Insane Shane?
Oh yeah, the marshmallow catching guy.
Doich!
Oh, his cookie that he partnered with.
The cookie dough, yeah. You can
Oh.
cook them or eat it raw. That's what it says on here. Snacking dough, and it is eat it raw or baked.
We're gonna be
And
snacking
so,
dough.
Dairy free, 3 times more protein than leading brands. Spoon ready, oven optional.
Oven
have-
optional.
Free from the top 8 allergens. Oh, Levi, you
Not
might be
that.
chilling. Gluten free, plant based, low sugar.
You're
So
gluten free. Let me just fix it.
it does not. It says it contains coconut,
I'm
and that's
not
like not a main
badly allergic
ingredient,
to
so
coconut. Like I'm a little maybe.
You
but
should be all right. I don't see
I'm gonna be
nuts.
alright.
Brown sugar, cheese,
I'm gonna
organic
be
vanilla,
alright.
monk fruit, sunflower seed, baking
Big
powder.
time tire seed.
I don't see any nut stuff. I'm assuming if it's gluten free, then plant based.
So,
It's not a nut.
Mr. Ethan, do we want?
So I have the 3-pack variety pack
we'll
that
pick our
Doich
favorite.
offers. That's how Shane says it.
yeah,
Um,
I picked up on that.
Which
Do-
is
Do we want to hold off, clickbait it, keep going, move on to a different topic, come back to this, or do you want
Did you just get
yeah, they'll just skip.
No, go into it.
if
be
it's, if
honest.
it's that deep to them, they'll just skip.
We're not big enough to.
So we're just gonna do it
debate
first?
like that.
Yeah.
to? Okay.
So I have the variety pack again. A word I can't say. Basic. You know what? If you look it up. Chocolate chip. Here you can see.
Is it a bad word?
Yes, it is.
That's what Shane's supporting?
Chocolate chip
It is bet. No, I'm just kidding.
and
Oh, like a female dog.
WT fudge brownie.
Some call the Jenners. the-
So there's the basic, or not basic, the chocolate chip, your natural, or whatever, and then your WTF fudge brownie. This one comes out, you cook, if you were to bake it, it bakes like a brownie. The other ones are like cookies.
So these are really small.
They're really small and expensive for how small they are. So that's why they need to be gas. So I'm excited.
Because you're only going to get
And if we like this, I have another set of
them.
similar
What the freak? fudge?
ideal
What
that
the
we
fudge?
can do.
That's what it stands for, brownie. Okay, so this is cookie dough. These are tiny. I mean, how many cookies do you think you get out of this? Levi, go.
It's 8.
It says 8 servings. Is that because you looked at that?
No, I didn't at all.
But those are going to be small cookies.
Well, they're probably
Realistically, like 4 or 5 cookies.
4 or 5 real mint cookies.
I'm really
not them
hoping
baby
to
cookies.
redeem myself from the hot sauce packet.
Ooh, those failed.
The hot sauce that we had 20
So
of and
I
ate
went
4
all
of and-
out.
Went all out. This is the guy that's been complaining about the podcast spending and not earning money. Went out and bought this.
I did.
Thank you, Ethan. Can we reimburse you?
I mean, if you really want to.
I'll make a donation.
So do we want to start with this one, this one is like a I want to say like a
Doich!
sugar cookie type of
So,
party cake almost.
what do you want to start? Wait, what do we start with?
Or the fudge
sound
brownie. That's going to be a lot of chocolate. I think we do
Little
it
bit, sure.
last. So
Just die.
the basic one or the chocolate chip one.
I'm a pretty basic guy.
What are we doing last?
The fudge, I think.
I
would
think
be
you should do the
last.
sugar cookie first. Unless that's not what you
That
did.
smells like Play-Doh. That's insane.
No way.
I guess cookie dough kind of smells like Play-Doh
Ooh, that's
already.
a little interesting.
But that is like Play-Doh.
Play-Doh,
No, that smells like cookie dough. I mean, that's got a Play-Doh-y.
I mean, if you
I
stick your
I
nose
get
and
what
really sniff it.
I get what you're
doesn't-
talking about, but
You get the Play-Doh hint. Okay. So
Yeah, I
didn't
get what
figure-
you're
I
saying.
didn't know if there would be another sealer, but there's
Right,
not. Did
right,
we
right,
decide
right,
between
right,
pink or
right,
blue?
Go with the not chocolate chip first.
yeah.
I agree. I like that.
Go
I like that. I like that.
Worst to best.
We have
Either way.
volume and everything. We're good.
As far as I can tell,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is an expensive failure if it doesn't.
Okay. So
Should I record my? Ethan, I just Venmo'd you.
Welcome back to the podcast.
these are just gonna like that.
Yeah, there's none of that needed. So, Insane Shane, for those while you think get this ready, is
The best mouth on the internet.
Yes, the best.
Yep. The gullet goblin.
My gosh. What kind of innuendo filled nicknames do you guys know?
Yeah, he
has a
said
lot.
that.
It's
He's got the best
crazy.
mouth on the internet. He
That's
said that, I
crazy.
think.
That's funny. Anyway, yeah. Oh, dude, so have you seen that game that they play where you take the thing and you throw it on the...
Floor.
Yeah, they did one with
And
like
then
full
it's-
pads and
You,
contact.
yeah, you get first point for contact for getting it possession, and then second point for hitting the table. And then, yeah, they did that full pads. I mean, you're talking like
They have an intern now.
headache.
Too.
I mean, you are going to cause a concussion.
You see their weight loss thing they're doing now?
No, I haven't
Shane put
followed
on a
really.
bunch of weight, and then now they're
all
trying to
gonna
do a weight loss
lose it.
thing.
Yeah.
They, for a video, gained weight just to lose it.
Yeah, he did. The other two had the weight.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Oh, fair.
Okay,
But he was jacked, and now he's
Basic witch, for
Basic.
lack of a better word.
witch
Oh.
And if you want, you
Rhymes
could
with
cut it up or
ditch
something. But
and
I think
stitch.
you can just kind of grab it. It's
and rich.
it was refrigerated, so it's already kind of cold. So
Yeah.
again, kind of smells like Play-Doh.
Some
but
might say it's about to go down the gullet.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm ready.
Are we ready?
Yep.
You're not going to touch it? Does this have eggs in it?
I don't think so. That's why it's free.
Tastes like it has eggs.
And he just eats this on camera?
Yeah,
Or likes it?
that's pretty basic.
Was that the normal one, or was that the sugar cookie one?
Yeah, this is the more
Okay.
basic kind of sugar cookie idea.
Not the greatest fan.
I taste that in that,
It's not worth
but
the
yeah,
money.
it's not good. Well, it's
I'd
not
rather-
good.
Yeah, I get a lot of the protein, chia seed, all that stuff.
There's protein and chia seed in it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, so it's like got a little bit of a healthy aspect.
Yeah.
or whatever.
Mhm.
Okay.
that's why they can still eat it on their re-diet whatever thing.
Sure.
Because it's Doich.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would probably be better cooked.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I thought about doing that, but I was like, this is how he always eats it, so this is
This is fun. This is fun.
This is how we're gonna do it.
And I
Doing
think
it for the plot.
cookie dough is a good
Not
one.
a tot.
Which I guess I should probably say that we probably don't recommend eating cookie dough.
No, you can't. Just stuff. That's how I advertise
Just
it.
normal cookie dough that is with an egg, because it has raw eggs.
And you could get
And
salmonella.
and you could
die.
be harmed. So just be aware of the potential risks when doing anything
You know
risky.
what I learned
It
the other
says set out for 15 minutes at room temp before eating. I think I actually did do that
day? Well, it's been
unintentionally.
sitting down here for a while.
Yeah, I brought it down quite a while ago.
But-
so.
Good job.
You know, mono.
It's pretty
On-
good.
On the topic of salmonella.
Not crazy.
Okay.
And there is some other flavors, but these are their more basic.
Can you
Average.
believe it's 2026 and there's no cure or anything to mono? There's nothing you can do. Just
Yeah, that's
live
kind
it
of
out.
crazy. Same with a broke toe.
Okay.
You can splint it. Though.
Chocolate chip.
You literally cannot. Like,
I'm expecting
antibiotic,
a little bit
nothing
more
does
out of this
anything
one.
to mono.
Yeah, this should be
Bowl
probably the best
me.
one.
Boys.
Okay.
Ooh, which bowl's yours?
All right.
Hey!
I don't want a large chunk.
I didn't think that was very large.
Yeah, I could have probably used. That's probably good junk, actually. Never mind. There's oats in here, I think. It looks like. Or that's chia seeds.
It's yeah.
That smells less like Play-Doh.
Ooh, that smells like a brownie.
No, it smells like a cookie, actually. But you're close.
Okay.
Hold on.
I could call it a cookie.
Gosh.
Are we? Ethan's taking a minute. Hold on.
He's got to get his hefty size.
Hey.
Okay.
I need for
He
that.
said 8.
All right.
B.
I'm ready.
Ready to.
Doich.
Oh.
Doich.
Oh. I don't know if I like that.
It tastes kind of like the other one, but with chocolate chips. Interesting.
I don't know if this is my
I don't think it's
Maybe.
any better than normal cookie dough.
my avoidance of like the whey and everything, but I think that's like the whey powder and chia seeds.
There's probably some of that in there.
and like
You
oats
know-
or whatever it's in here. I think it was messing with the flavor.
There is
It really is a lot better than your hot sauce thing, but it's really not that
80
successful.
calories.
Okay. I don't care about calories personally.
9 carbs,
Cows are for the weak.
9
4 sugars,
Carbs
3
is
grams
a
of
lot.
protein per serving.
sugars.
And you're probably not even eating a protein.
9 sugars,
4.
4 sugars, 9 carbs. 9.
Yeah,
Well, we
9
probably
carbs.
did just eat a serving size.
No, I don't think
probably
so.
a touch less than a serving size.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, imagine that thing split in
I
8.
think I am.
Okay.
'Cause-
Tubby Lord.
Killer.
Oh.
Slay. Okay, I'll stop. Hopefully that wasn't in the
So,
mic loud enough to you.
I would say.
Not
they probably
special.
heard that. I would say probably that first one was like a 3. Maybe even a 2. This
I
one
kind of like that first one
is
better.
probably pushing a 3 or a 4. But really still not like.
That's not better than normal cookie dough. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, it's not better than almost any cookie. But I guess for the health stuff, but
I don't like it.
bowl.
Yeah, I don't understand it really. But maybe this one's more brownie type. I don't know.
This brownie one, hopefully the more chocolate will be good.
So I would say the first one, and I'm ranking this on a scale of normal cookie dough,
I haven't had a normal
as a
cookie dough in
5.
forever.
and I would say that first one was like a 4, and that
Wow.
second one was probably a 3.
Wow. Okay.
Normal cookie dough's a 5. 10 is like outstanding. Well, I guess you would have to make the normal cookie dough the 10.
No, because
No, 10 is like better than cookie dough. No.
5's right. You'd have like cookie dough's
To
a
me,
5.
6 or 7 is middle.
Shut up.
5 is like don't buy, and then anything below it is like that's how bad.
I was
it is.
6 scared of
Okay.
7.
Now
Probably
it
like a 79.
is what the fudge brownie. Ooh,
Thoughts on the smell?
smells less like Play-Doh.
Hey, there you go. Serve it up. Home skilly. Okay, bowls right there. Yeah, guys, we got some good topics coming up here. I can talk about my car.
Yeah, there's like oats and stuff in that.
Oh yeah, this is like a legit like no bake. I don't feel as bad with this one. This is probably legitimately just a no bake.
That's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
And
Don't
some
smell
other
like a
stuff.
no bake. It smells like a, what is that? Like when you're making brownie. Okay, this is going to sound revolutionary. When you're making brownies, before you start cooking the brownie,
Yeah,
when it's
it's
just
just
the
brownie
brownie dough.
The brownie,
brownie
dough
batter.
smells like brownie dough.
All right, 51.
There we go.
That one's better.
Yeah, that's like
The chocolate, the more chocolate helps mask the other things.
That's like an actual recent, like decent flavor.
And it tastes like the brownie dough.
Yeah, that's good. Normal brownie batter's a 5. That's a 6. Not crazy, but better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The other ones needed to be like that.
for health, that's nice. You know, it's healthier than normal dough.
That'd be like a 7.
I think there's 7.
Maybe a 6.67.
Do we want to go into my car troubles?
Yes, I'd love to.
Perk. So actually, most of us know this, unfortunately for you guys, but I'll tell the story for the listeners.
Just keep it short.
No.
It's brutal.
I gotta go into it. My car. I've had many car troubles. I don't quite remember what I've talked about on the podcast because I've had so many. But part of my problem is hitting deer. So, and the story involves deer, but not the way you think. Was that a good hook?
That was.
No.
Thank you. So I'm driving to a basketball game, and I'm on the road, and I see deer. And I'm like, ah! And so, I mean, this is probably the hardest I've hit my brakes because they were there. Like usually it's like, oh, they're a little bit. I'm like, holy cow! So I slam on the brakes and stuff starts sliding forward, and I start honking my horn. Doich.
Can I give a quick preface to this?
Yeah, preface. A little background.
Ben has hit 3 or 4 deer. He's not got a great history.
I've hit 2
I
or
don't know
3,
if you're giving this history or not, but he's...
No, I think I've
deer
talked
go
about
way
it. But
back.
yeah. So anyway, I actually don't hit the deer. I slam on the brake successfully,
He
and I
swerved and
honk
bit
my
that
horn
corner.
successfully.
He honked his horn.
And then, but as I'm listening to music, but as the adrenaline starts to go down, like I start hitting stuff, start sliding, stuff moves, honking the horn, get through the deer, past the deer, get in front of them. I go, I think my horn stopped working. And so, because like
when I got in it,
it seemed like the horn stopped midway through the deer. So I'm driving through, and I start.
because I had to hear it.
Hear the German horn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's aftermarket.
My car does make quite a funny little horn sound.
It's Jim.
No, that's aftermarket.
You really think it's aftermarket?
Yes, they don't all sound like that. That's
you
not-
think someone just
that's not
jokingly
legally
put one
loud
of those
enough.
horns in it?
You think
should
that's an
hear one of my
after? You
classmates
really
that
think that's an
heard
aftermarket
yeah.
horn? Because when we were looking in the hood, Dad thought something else was aftermarket in there.
Yes, it probably had been wrecked before. It was a rental or a auction car.
No, it wasn't.
It didn't
Yes,
say
it was.
salvage.
Twin didn't get that in for a trade.
Yeah, they did.
Continue.
Actually, I can't check your car facts. Never mind.
So I don't think it was a salvage at least.
Continue.
It definitely wasn't.
Anyway, so I'm like slamming on my horn driving into town, and I'm like, it is not honking. And so I took a video. I'm like, bam, 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 and it just doesn't honk. It's just the mechanical smacking of the thing. So my horn's broke. So that's great. So that's just one of the many facets. And so then I go home, and then the next day, well, we go home and we decide that it is a fuse. So and we look around for a while. We don't have a fuse. I gotta go to Walmart to get a fuse. So I wake up the next day going, my car, I got to go get a horn fuse. So it's like, dang, 15 minutes out of my way to go get a horn fuse. It's not that bad. I'll go to Walmart, I get the fuse, whatever. Sidebar on that, the fuses at Walmart are locked behind a case. I had to have an employee walk me to the front with a box of fuses.
Easily stolen.
Easily stolen. It's $12.
Easily stolen.
I took a pill bottle that could kill a man off the counter, off the thing, no problem. You could buy,
those over the counter won't kill someone.
dude.
You could eat.
If I crumbled up about 10 Tylenol, your liver would be not having a good day.
Yeah, no, you could overdose on Tylenol
So yeah,
and stuff,
you could
or
really,
kill yourself.
you could really.
Oh, you might have to bleed.
Dang
that.
it, Levi.
Can't say that one.
Self-eliminate. So you could. You could really do some serious harm with these over-the-counter medicines, but no, I got one of those in my hand, no problem. I have to call a sneaking employee over to get the sneaking fuses out. And also, I went over to the fuse, so it's by the gun people. I don't know if I can say that either. It's by the firearm people. Go ahead, put it in there after my thing. I have to go to the firearm people. I'm like, hey, can I get into this cabinet back here? I want to get a fuse for my car. And so there's a lady talking to a person, just chit-chatting, it seemed like, to this stranger, like a customer. And then there's a guy behind the counter. And so the two Walmart employees that kind of look like they're just chit-chatting look at each other. And the lady goes, yeah, it's just easier if you go do it, to the employee. And he's like, okay. So then he walks over. And I'm thinking, like, what does that mean? Does that mean, like, you should go do it over me because I'm talking with this customer? Or does it mean they're supposed to go to automotive, but it's just easier if you go do it and not call automotive? So either way, the guy didn't seem super happy to help me. And I was like, I'm sorry, man. I just need a fuse. And so then he gets it out, and he's like, you want to check out back here or up in the front? And I'm like, well, I have the allergy medicine. I'm like, I'd like to go to the front. And so he starts walking. I'm like, well, okay, well, I didn't realize you had to go up me the whole way. And he's like, company policy, if it's locked, you got to walk or whatever it is. So poor guy had to walk all the way up to the front just to get a stupid fuse. Anyway,
Nice.
on my way to work before all of that, would just be like, okay, I just got to get the fuse after work. Going to work.
Probably do some pretty wicked things with the fuse, too.
Like fix my horn.
Is Jesus coming back? It's all locusts in the Sahara
kinda-
Desert.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Anyway, so I get in my car and I go to pull out of our driveway and I see a tractor coming. So I was like, I'll wait for the tractor. Wait, no. Yeah, I had to wait for the tractor. Sorry. And then as he flew by, I was like, I got behind him. Hold on, everyone. Oh, that's good. So I get behind him. I'm like, dang it, he's going slow. And so he's going slow. I get up to speed. I'm like, I'm going to pass him. And so right before I go to pass him, though, he dodges an animal in the road and gets back. And so then I'm like, go now. And so I get up to probably a little bit over the speed limit. I won't disclose on the podcast. To pass him, I fly by him. I jump back into the lane and I keep going, pop the hill, pop over the hill. And then I start to hear, I was like, what the heck? And I think it is probably before or right as I pause my music to see, because it sounds like a tire has gone flat. And I was like, I don't think I hit that animal that the tractor dodged. I don't think I hit, and I had just passed or was coming up on another animal on the road because, oh my gosh, the roadkill is ridiculous. Because I'm thinking, oh, this tire has gone bad, so it's flopping. I'm like, I gotta turn over. I don't see a road. I just passed by one. I was like, I just lost the whole freaking rubber probably. So I'm like, I'm so freaking cooked. And there's no freaking road. And this road is small. There's no way to turn off. It's right on a hill. I'm like, I can't. So I'm like, are you taking a call right now?
No.
So
I'm trying to see if this is the one I was going to talk about.
So I have to keep driving on what I think is now my rim, which I've done before. I think that's what I talked about on my podcast before. So in my mind, I'm driving on the rim right now, trying desperately to find a farmer turn or a gravel road. Well, finally I'm like, because I am laser eyed for this road. Finally pull into a road, and then I instantly call Dad because I'm like, I'm probably gonna need a freaking tow. So I get out. Actually, I called Levi, and then Levi didn't answer. No, I called Dad, and Dad didn't answer. I called Levi. Levi answered. Dad immediately called me back. So I hang up on Levi. I answered Dad's phone call. I'm like, I think I'm totally screwed here. And right as I say that, I see all the tires, and they're fine. And so I kick. Oh, I forgot the best part. After that big boom, and I'm like, I think I just lost my tire. My whole everything lights up. Every light on the dash. I start getting error message after error message. My ABS braking won't work. I can't use my cruise. My airbags won't deploy. What else? I mean, everything. I can't. Incline start stop doesn't work. I mean, everything just disables. All my check engine lights go off, and I'm like, I'm gonna be late to work. First off, I'm probably gonna need a tow somehow, and so I'm like, I'm totally hosed. But so I turn off and I look around, and I'm like, my tires are all fine. I kick all the tires, all the air's in them good. I start looking around the body. I'm thinking I'll see a dent of whatever might have ran out from under me or what might have blown. I'm not seeing a dent. Nothing is wrong visually on the exterior of the car. And I'm like, what? And so then I'm like, okay, well, I did drive maybe a quarter mile, half a mile, just fine, and pulled into this road, and nothing's flat. Nothing seems to be going flat. And so I'm like, while I have this opportunity to still drive, as far as I'm aware, I'm going to take it back home because I was only a couple miles from home. Also, it takes 2 presses now to turn off my car. It's like, are you sure you want to turn off your car? I don't know if I discovered that yet or not. But anyway, so I do a little pivot, and I drive all the way back home, and I'm like, this thing is totally screwed. But on my way back, as I'm driving back home, I remember seeing 2 things on the road. I thought maybe I hit something. So on my way back, I see a third thing after the last one that I'd seen. I'm like, did I hit something and not see it? So I go all the way back home, and I get in another vehicle, because thank the Lord we happen to have another vehicle I could borrow. Get another vehicle, and I head back, going back to work just 30 minutes late. Again, so glad we have another car I could borrow so I don't have to do something crazy. And so I'm driving back into work, and I'm looking at all this roadkill. And I'm like, okay, so this is the one that the tractor dodged. This is the other one that, I had to kind of straddle to get over it. And then I come up on the last one. I'm like, this is probably what I hit. Also, when I came home and pulled my car up, all of the cats came to my passenger side tire, smelling, licking. And it was wet, like a blood or something, like a liquid or something. So, and all these cats, they are super honed in on this tire, blood, grease looking thing inside the tire, like on both sides of the tire. And I'm like, something must have like jumped under my vehicle and and did that noise. So I'm like, this must have been a varmint. So as I'm going back into work, and I pop the hill and I'm counting the varmints, this one that I know, this other varmint, I'm like, this is probably whatever freaking screwed up my car. So I'm going over, and right as in the same moment that I'm approaching it and passing over it, I'm going, that is much smaller than like a coyote, or it doesn't look like a coon or a possum or a skunk. And right as I go over it, I go, that looked just like our cat. And so I think,
Frosty,
and I haven't seen him. And so when I got to work, I tried to check around our cameras, our doorbell camera, and see if I could see the cat, and I couldn't see the cat anywhere. So I think what happened is the cat tried to go to work with me, and I think he especially was freaked out when I hit a little over the speed limit, allegedly. And so then by the time I centered myself and got over the hill, the cat went, "It is time to eject." And then come to find out, that cat, because he's fat as freak,
He's not a fat cat.
He's not as fat, but he was a big cat.
He's not a small cat anymore.
Yeah. I don't know where he was also in the wheel well or the engine, but in his eject out of the car, he tore just one. He ripped one of my wires out of
very important wire.
The ABS braking
probably didn't
speed
try
sensor
to jump out. He probably was just walking over towards the wheel, and it was spinning so fast he couldn't see it was spinning. So then he tried to go that way, and then it hit and I
wonder if he was pinned in that area trying to hold on, and he just lost.
No, he was probably sitting right there on that.
I wonder if
bar.
he's hanging on to that wire, and then when that wire gave out, that's when he.
No, I'm sure his body. We won't go into too much details, but
yeah,
the couple. I imagine in whatever entailed there, some element of his body caught that cable.
Yeah. He was probably walking along the bars for the tire.
That's fire.
And then caught it,
or whatever he did caused that wire to get, because it's like pinned to the wheel well, like it's connected there. So he caused it to unpin, so it was loose enough that my actual tire caught it, and my tire actually ripped it out. I don't know which ripped it out, but anyway, so I have this bare wire going to a speed sensor and that's what threw my whole car into an absolute tism, where every light turned on. Anyway, so that cost me about $400 to fix.
Oh, that's not.
But I got it back today. They did a really quick job. It's here. It's fine. And then when I'm driving it home today after I got it, every road noise gave me PTSD. I'd hear the tire wobble weird, and I go, holy crap, the tire's about I'm going to see it go in front of me here. I pulled over. I drove it, and it started making kind of a noise at like 60, and I was like, I got to pull over and test it, but it made it here just fine. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll probably
another great day of
hopefully
being
not
fine, I'm sure.
Hopefully not have a cat or another animal or a varmint, because I don't want to do that.
You should honk your horn before you leave.
I actually couldn't that day because my horn didn't work. But hey, I did, however, still get the fuse, obviously from the fuse story, in the borrowed vehicle, and that fixed the horn. So did not fix the wiring thing. But so fixed the horn thing. That was pretty chill. Just the electrical thing was annoying. Anyway, so that's my story about my car. That was my last week.
I was gonna talk
I
about
also,
this topic, too.
at the same time, I didn't have a lot of work projects going on, which was kind of nice. But I did have a group project for my college class that I had to do, and that was kind of stressful. So it was a little stressful, but it all worked out.
That's
And
what
that's the lesson.
life always works out in one way or another.
Anyway, where are we at?
Huh.
30 minutes. We got a little bit more. So what was Levi's?
The
Do
Pope,
you want to talk about your thing, or
they're
no?
both completely unrelated to each other, but I just side note that. That's like not even a full.
Oh,
topic.
it does say side note.
Here, I'll just give you that.
Yeah,
The
hit us.
Pope in a big speech to like a bunch of the higher, what are they, cardinals? Is that
Sure.
what they're
Yeah, I
called?
think that you're actually right on that.
Was talking about how what's the preacher of a Catholic church called?
Bishop, pastor.
Whatever the preacher
Father.
of God. Sure. Basically, Pope was telling all his little minions not to use ChatGPT for their sermons
Oh,
because that's apparently becoming a problem. And I was like,
Nice.
that is hilarious.
that is funny.
The ChatGPT is now being used by politicians and teachers and students and preachers. Did I say preachers? I said teachers. Teachers, preachers,
Yeah, it's just a priest, dude.
students,
They're a priest.
whatever. Yeah, priest.
Priest,
Did you not say that?
preach.
No, couldn't.
Good
think
one,
of the
Ethan.
word. Ethan's,
Speaking of ChatGPT, did you see my topic and that remind you, or did you just happen to come up with
no,
it?
I straight off the dome. I was looking.
Okay.
I was looking for that topic. And I
I've
saw
seen that
topic.
Have you seen this?
No.
ChatGPT when raising your baby? I do. I know. I feel kind of
I-
bad about it because we have this like genius level at everything intelligence sitting there like waiting to unravel the mysteries of humanity. And I'm like, why does my kid stop dropping his pizza on the floor and laughing? Like, yeah, you know. And so I feel like I'm not asking a good enough question, but it is. I cannot imagine having gone through the like figuring out how to raise a newborn without ChatGPT. Clearly, people did it for a long time, no problem. Yes. What? So I know like it's. And do you use
That's funny.
So-
But, like, I mean, that kind of makes sense.
So that is Sam Altman, the CEO of ChatGPT, saying he cannot imagine a world where, or he struggles to imagine a world where parents didn't have AI to raise children.
I think he's probably gonna have some odd children when they grow up.
He has children, I think.
No, he's gonna have some odd children like when they get older
Mm-hmm.
because they were raised by ChatGPT.
Ethan, you think you could raise a child without ChatGPT?
Yeah.
He's
Are
down.
you gonna raise your kid without ChatGPT?
I mean, there'd probably be some things like just looking up Google. I won't use ChatGPT for it. I'll just look it up on Google. Like, why is this?
Why are the
happening or
terrible twos so
something, but-
terrible? No, but he,
Good
he has a
knowledge.
valid point. It is
Oh.
the smartest thing ever, and it collects data from everything. I mean, I'm not gonna use it to raise my children, but like,
I just think it's funny that he's like, I can't imagine a world. He's so lucky he backtracked a little bit and went, I know they did that because I mean, come on, dude.
could you imagine a world where parents actually had to raise their kids?
Yeah.
That's partially like advertising for him. Saying,
Which,
"Use
that's not to say that
chat, I
ChatGPT
used
couldn't
it."
be useful, but just the way he said it, is
can't imagine
weird.
a world.
Especially the guy who made ChatGPT. Like if Chris, someone else would have said that, Chris Rock, someone funny or someone not as related to the actual service, it would have been funnier and more less of a hot take. But the guy that makes the product and makes money off you using the product, going, this product could raise your child.
He's also melting the ice cap. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
I thought that was a weird. That's just so funny to be like, you couldn't do it without ChatGPT.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
I wonder how many kids he
buddy.
has.
I'm not.
The other one,
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Samsung's built-in privacy screen. That was pretty cool.
That's fire.
That is so cool, and I like that it's.
I imagine that'll be
app-specific.
a feature on an iPhone this year or the next.
They'll be next year. They wait about 2
No,
years to get
It'll
that.
be 3 years, 4 years, and they'll call it
Some
liquid visibility or something stupid, and they'll.
Yo, if you use that, that's kind of fire. Use it
Um,
and give us money for it though.
that-
Copyright,
It doesn't make sense.
3 peas in a
They
pod.
won't do it, but they've done that before, I guess, where it doesn't make sense. Anyway,
Yeah,
who
like-
first told that to me?
Me. That was me this morning.
So someone said that to
yesterday.
me like yesterday or this morning. Said Samsung
You
has
can
a
set
yeah,
it-
it was you. Said
can-
Samsung has a built-in privacy screen. I'm like, that's the stupidest thing. You're gonna struggle to show people stuff in the thing.
No, you can turn
but
it
then
on.
I watched the video. It's a toggle.
That I sent.
So on and off.
Oh, that
and
you sent to me.
you can
see
have
that?
it.
I run this.
You can set it to certain apps and certain notifications, so it does it first.
And
on
I
the
thought
notification.
that is perfect use for that.
Ethan
Yeah.
liked the same video that I sent you.
I saw
before
that.
I
You
saw
both
it.
had liked it.
Well,
Yeah, I was gonna
think.
talk about it.
I liked it, sent it to you, and
Then
then I
Levi-
said,
Because I'm
"You
like,
can
that's perfect for a banking app, your dating app, so you don't have your wife see it.
Yeah, so your wife doesn't see your Tinder account.
Exactly. Or your bank account.
The ad that they used was like it was somebody's birthday, and they were asking a question, and then they were like, "It's a secret," and it blacked it out for the other perspective, and not obviously the one reading that.
Brother, that is gonna. That's the moment I'm doing something and you can kind of see what I'm doing, and then you look over again and it's blacked out. That's the moment. What are you doing?
No, it wasn't. It started blacked out because she had it set to the
Oh,
setting that blacked
Okay, I
the
get what you're saying.
messages
Okay, I get what you're
notification
saying, I
out.
get what you're saying.
Crazy.
That's that. But anyway, I think that's a cool feature. Our cousin Olivia, friend of the podcast, episode 9, I believe it was.
Bro's
No,
got that off
that
the
wasn't.
dome.
That wasn't right.
That's way too soon.
She's
Travis.
a-
Sorry, it
two.
was episode 5, I think.
That's way
No,
too soon.
that was Owen's.
She was on 2 at some
Guys,
point.
it's somewhere between 5 and 9.
And then another one.
I think it was 9. It might have been 11. Anyway, because 9 I think was the Sprite one. Probably. Anyway, she has a phone with a privacy screen protector and she hates it because when you go to show someone something, you can't see it and you have to twist your arm really, then give it straight on.
But why would she put that
But-
on then? That's the question.
Because it was $1 cheaper, she said, than the normal one. Probably because
$1?
not a lot of people bought them.
She was $1. It was $1 cheaper.
$1 or $2 cheaper or something.
I
like
know
that.
people that have that because they don't like people seeing what they're scrolling through.
But I love the idea of it being able to be toggled
Yeah.
on. That's great. Yeah, social media apps, that's fine. Leave it off. Banking apps, turn it on. I love it. Now, I did notice it dimmed the screen a little bit. And what they're doing, they said, was they're turning off a certain amount of pixels. So what I assume they have is some type of point or cone shaped something or other. Or something it's got to be something where there's some curves or something where half the lights turn off and so then you struggle. I don't know. Something like that.
I don't know.
probably.
Apple figured out. Tell us.
And then give it a stupid name like ceramic privacy. That's what they'll call it.
Privacy screen.
They'll call it ceramic privacy.
Eye screen.
Eye screen? Yeah, okay, yeah. That's dumb.
I can't see your screen.
No eye screen. Anyway,
No ice cream?
no ice cream?
No.
Did you guys see the Discord age verification thing?
You got age verified the other day, I think.
Do you know why you did it?
No,
Oh.
I think I asked me for it. It was something like that.
Because
Maybe that was a different
so
one. I don't know.
Discord a couple weeks ago said they were going to start doing age verification. I assume that's probably because of the EU and their age required verification stuff.
Dude. That's actually affected me sometimes. Like, someone will send me something on Instagram, or I'll send someone something on Instagram, and they're not 16. And
And
I
they're
might
like,
be
I
calling
can't.
myself out here. But they can't see it because they're not 18 yet.
So what you're saying is you're texting
No, it's like bloody
minor.
stuff.
No, not weird stuff.
No, just
Oh,
kidding.
but yes. Not like, yeah. But like,
Sorry.
Yeah.
You dug a hole.
no.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, your high school friends. Yes. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's weird. I can't believe it. I don't know. Wonder why. Okay. I didn't know Instagram had that. But anyway, Discord said they were going to do that again. Like I said, I think because of the EU, but it was affecting multiple people. And they have some cool ways they were going to try to detect it. They said they weren't going to initially ask for IDs and stuff like that. They were going to try to do it based on what you search and what you're in. And you wouldn't have to do it unless you were in public servers that required you to be a certain age.
That's really
But what they ended up doing is they did eventually you might have to provide an ID if they can't determine what your age is, and so then everyone got mad, and then they associated with a company. No, that was Ring. Sorry, I'm getting my stories mixed up, or maybe not. They associated with some government entity, maybe, or some company that was shady, that maybe wouldn't immediately delete their IDs or might keep them around. So people got really mad at Discord. And then they were like, well, never mind, we're not going to do that for a couple months now. We're going to wait to implement that. So everyone got mad enough at Discord's age verification to kill it.
Verification.
Sorry, I was trying to think of my next sentence, which was, Ethan, you don't seem like you're very entertained.
Ethan, this is a podcast with a bunch of bros trying to have a good time. And you're over there on your dang phone.
God,
like
Gen
a-
Z, everyone. Am I right?
Like a
Gotta
little.
explain things, yo.
Explain things?
Yeah, people are confused. That's one of my bigger pet peeves. After I've told you something, I gotta explain it. It's like, no.
Is that what you were texting someone? Or
Yeah.
I was about to say, what the freak is that?
I don't- yeah, I was-
Discord, man.
No, it doesn't affect me. I'm too old for that stuff.
But what if they asked you for your ID? Would you give it to them?
Isn't that
Not like my
DL?
driver's license, no.
Stands for driver's license.
Shut up.
Unless you're gonna give them your social security number.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I think it's driver's licenses. But again, like I said, I think it only affects if you go to a server that's rated for people over 16 or whatever.
Let me play you guys a video.
I don't think I'm in. And I think it's...
Oh, it's gone, so maybe not.
I get the idea of the security issues with Discord being like, I don't want to send over my ID. I think, what was it? The other idea was bank accounts or something. Something that you have to be a certain age to have, and then you would just send that, which is less secure. Like sending a credit card in your name or something, or sending a photo of your credit card or something that has your name on it. It's like, okay, well, at that point, then you know that they're probably over 13 or over 16 or whatever. Daddy news?
Yep, this is my news for today.
Okay.
I'm just gonna play you this, and then we're gonna react to this.
Okay. You want to send it?
'Cause I
Wait,
find
first,
it-
do you want to send it to me?
I find it quite crazy, actually. I can, yeah. Here you go.
That way I can put it on the screen if it's good.
I find this diabolical.
Okay, go ahead, hit it, Levi. You don't have to. Okay, you don't have to. You don't have to. Okay.
Crazy breaking news. The president and CEO of the World Economic Forum has just resigned after the organization launched an investigation into his ties with, you guessed it, Jeffrey Epstein. Man, do you know what that means? That means in the last week alone, not Prince Andrew, arrested, Lord Mandelson of the UK, arrested,
I just
Bill
did
Gates
this
formally
times
apologized to
to my
his
neck.
staff at the foundation and
popped
admitted
4
two
times.
affairs with Russian women. Larry Summers, he just announced
What?
yesterday that he too will resign after Harvard launched an investigation into his ties with Epstein. Nobel Prize winner and leading molecular biologist Richard Axel, he also announced yesterday that he too was resigning. Bill and Hillary Clinton are having to testify in front of Congress today and tomorrow on their ties with Epstein. A couple of days ago, a legal review was just ordered into the president of Bard College, and then today, the head of the WEF, which is widely considered one of the most influential organizations around the world, also gone. And that is
So, I'm listening to this guy, right?
This is funny.
Mic around.
You got the Clintons, head political people. And
Which they've been
then
in
you-
the files for forever.
then you got Bill Gates in there.
That's crazy. Okay.
I
But
think
keep
that
going.
Harvard guy is like the president of Harvard or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what is happening? How did he get so many people to do this?
I watched I watched several things about Epstein. He's an interesting guy because they're like, I don't really know how he made money legally, you know.
Yeah.
I assume I have an idea now, but I can't believe that's crazy.
Does Epstein have a good documentary I need to watch? Surely he's got a documentary.
He might have a small one, but it's
He's
still
got
going. I mean, all the new stuff just came out.
Yeah.
All this stuff. I wouldn't make a documentary right now. I'd wait another couple. Every time something happens, I'd wait another couple weeks to start making it, and everything keeps coming out.
It's unblocked on our school stuff, and so people have been going through that, and there's some kind of diabolical things on that.
The Epstein thing, you
yeah.
have to be 16 to do it.
You just click yes to being 18.
That's
There's no security. in
they
it.
could take a book out of Discord. Oh, sorry.
I was sneezing that.
My laundry.
No, I opened it.
Someone
'cause
remind me of
I
that.
was sitting here with a bunch of 15 and 16-year-olds. I'm
Right,
an
right,
aide in
right.
their class, and I'm sitting there, and they're like, "Dude," they're talking about the Epstein files, and like, "Dude, yeah, Levi, Google that real quick," because they're doing math, and so
'Cause they're
I pull it
doing
up, and
math.
and the first thing that pops up, "Are you 18 or older?" I click yes. I was like, "So you guys clicked that?" You're like, "No, we didn't. It wasn't us."
My mom clicked it for me.
Yeah, no, but you just have to click yes. You don't actually have to be 18.
That's crazy. Yeah, I saw that when they dropped a set of files, or that pop-up started happening.
Yeah.
I can't believe Bill Gates. I can't believe that's true.
With Russian women. What?
So that you should, maybe you being the podcast people should probably not because it's weird. But if you're curious, if you look into the
I'll go
accusations
search
against Bill
in
Gates,
the Epstein
yeah,
files.
it's crazy what Epstein wrote an email to himself and sent it.
Yeah.
That was like drafting something he was going to send to Bill Gates to like blackmail him based on apparently he was Epstein alleges that Epstein was helping Bill Gates get medicine to sneak to his then wife because of something he had contracted. So there's some crazy stuff, accusations. So for Bill Gates to come out and be like, actually, I did sleep with Russian women, that's wild because that almost practically confirms all this stuff because that wasn't news. That no one knew about that, I don't think, until all the Epstein stuff. So that's wild.
Trump's making 2026 interesting this year.
Trump, yeah, I can't believe all these people who have gotten, and none of them are American, except Bill Gates. But none of them stepped down. All these other people are stepping down because their organizations are investigating them. Our government is still failed to do anything.
Trump's taking some heat right now, too, because the whole Iranian thing. Because he said, like, you know how we bombed the Iranian thing? He's like, there is no more nuclear anything in Iran. And now he's
That was a good impression.
now he's talking in the Switzerland, Geneva thing. He's talking about how Iran's building nuclear things and we allowed them to have nuclear power, but we're not allowing them to have the nuclear weapons that they're supposedly making. And so it's like, well, you said you destroyed all the nuclear things. How are they making nuclear things right now? I think that was the New York governor that said that. Not mayor. I think it was I don't know, but.
Well, they probably just
had a valid point, though.
They started making more.
Exactly. I was like,
they
it doesn't really
like
make
you
sense.
destroyed it, but they probably
just like recreate it.
It's been about a year. They could have made more.
It was last summer.
But yeah, I heard something from Trump that was like they will
Did
never.
any of you watch the State of the Union at all?
It's the longest one.
It's in 60 years, not the longest all time.
Oh, I thought it was the longest of all time.
I don't think so.
I thought that's
think
what
it was
everyone
60
was telling us. Dang, dadgum Fox.
It might be wrong.
I saw some
It might
clips.
be all time. I don't know.
I heard it was the longest of all
Was
time.
that from Fox News? Because if it's Fox News,
I think
and
it was
Fox News
Fox
we
News.
trust.
And Fox News we trust. So yeah, it's the longest State of the Union
Yeah, so
ever.
longest State of the Union ever. We watched it in government class 2 days.
Oh my gosh, did you even get through it all?
Bro, he absolutely yaps sometimes. It's like, what are you even talking about? He said something, and I looked at our teacher, and we just both started laughing. Like, what is he even saying?
That's the MO of Trump.
You should watch it. It's like...
Who did
It's so stupid.
I was listening to some radio because I was driving, not my car. And one of the people, they had on a senator.
The radio, because it's not like...
I didn't have my music, so I had to listen to the dang radio, FM. Golly. Unk status. So I was listening to a commentator or a senator that was in the room. A congressman, technically. I don't know if he was a senator. I think he was a representative. But and he's like, yeah, it felt like 20 minutes. I'm like, I'm sure it did not feel like 20 minutes. I'm sure it felt like 4 hours.
Weren't
If
there
you were
like people
engaged in what he was
leaving?
saying, it probably was pretty quick.
Yeah, but I'm sure it was fun to be in the room, though. It probably would have been more enjoyable.
And did you know there's a State of the State address? It's the governors to their state.
Oh, how was ours? Did you watch ours?
I watched about 3 seconds, and
What's Kelly
she
gotta say?
also said something absolutely stupid. And me and teacher,
Bleep that.
Yeah, me and teacher started laughing at that. Too. I can find it. It's literally like 2 minutes in it.
Yeah,
Hold
I'll blab
Yeah,
for a little bit.
yeah,
So let
you
me
do
blab. I gotta remember what were some of the things that were talked about in the State of the Union. The Iran thing, he mentioned that. The SAVE Act or SAFE Act or whatever it is that's like, I think it's requiring voter ID to vote. I think he talked about that, which to me that makes sense, but I guess maybe that's not a popular.
I saw
opinion,
Olympic hockey team come in. I saw the Democrats not stand when he said, "Stand if you're for the American people and not the immigrants."
I saw there was a highlight reel of stuff the Democrats didn't approve of or stand for or something like that. Yeah, that one lady that heckled. Did you hear the one? Her name
saw
was
a guy got
Irma or
kicked
something
out
like that.
because he said something or had a sign.
I saw that
It
too.
wouldn't
Yeah.
stop.
But there was an actual representative, like someone who represents a state, in there heckling. It's like, are we gonna be like cordial
Grown
ever?
people.
Or yeah, are we gonna be freaking adults? That's like when Pelosi or whoever it was ripped up the speech notes. I'm like, we can't do that at home. We have to be children on this on the government stage to heckle and mock and yell at the president of the United States. It's like you just vote. Like I don't know what your deal is. You're just mad you're losing. Is it that funny?
go.
Is it the funny part? My honor to speak to you tonight. I think 2 people were heckling. I think there was 2 people heckling, and then the commentators on the news, because I think I heard a commentary on this also on the dang radio, was like, but Trump kind of egged it on, and I'm sure that's super true. I'm sure Trump absolutely egged on anything, but
It's her deep connection and ties between Kansas and Ireland. Because she's apparently
What?
both of her grandparents or 2 or 3 of her grandparents was Irish or something. So
there is
she
a
has
lot of
deep
Irish.
Kansas and Irish connections. I was like,
There
what?
is there is a lot of Irish people
What
in
does
Kansas.
that have to do with the state of Kansas?
There's a lot of Irish heritage in Kansas. I think Irish might have been it might be one of the biggest demographics in Kansas.
I don't know. It was weird.
It might have been one of the initial ones as well.
I just found it weird.
Yeah, that was
She's talking about Irish and deep Irish connection and my heritage. And here, you just want to hear it. It's kind of random, but
No, we can wrap this up.
yeah, we can wrap it up.
Because we started with 2.
Yeah, we really did jump in on this quick. And so was that your Epstein?
Yeah, Epstein was the freaking like Bill Gates is in there and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Harvard guy, and I was like, what in the world is even happening?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, comment,
ahead,
subscribe, and hit the bell if you haven't already. Rate us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, or Apple Podcasts if that's where you listen.
Or both if you can.
I hope you all have a blessed day. We'll see you next week.
Deuces. Oh, I said it for the first time ever.